friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about elimination communication. So if you don't know what elimination communication is, it is you just watch your child's like signals, their cues, and then when they have to like pee or poop, or when you think that they do, like by the signals they're giving you, you just put them on the toilet. And so that's basically what elimination communication is. And so my daughter, we just started that with her a couple days ago. She will be 8 months. Oh my goodness. She'll be 8 months in 5 days. And so, yeah, this is our journey. I wanted to post this video so I could inform anyone who may be like curious about it. So how I got into elimination communication, how I decided to step forward with it. I'll talk about my husband's thoughts. Oh, did you get stuck? So me and my friend and I, wow, really educational. But so my friend me an Instagram story of this lady's son like on the toilet, and he was very young, like he was just a baby. And I was like, oh my goodness, like that is crazy. And I didn't really think anything of it, I guess, anymore. And then her and I were texting, and I like asked her something else about it, and she mentioned this YouTube channel to me, Mama Cat. I will leave her channel in the description box. And I went and I like binged like all of her videos. And so she is someone who is also very informative, so I would go check her out if you are more interested in this. And one thing that Mama Cat really said that like stuck out to me and like just really made me want to begin this journey was, she's like, so when babies are born, just like every other mammal, their instinct is not to go to the bathroom or to soil their safe place, like their diaper, or for like pets, like their kennel, like that's like their home, their safe place. Like they don't want to go to the bathroom in there. But then from birth, we're literally training them to go to the diaper or go to the bathroom in the diaper. And that's just like what we train them. And then all of a sudden we want to potty train them, and then we expect them to just unlearn like what we taught them. And I was like, that's just like crazy. And so that's really what made me like think more about it. Like I wanted to, introduce my, you got a lot to say. Is that how you feel about this? You like to use the potty? Yeah. So that's what made me want to kind of like introduce this to my husband, because obviously you need like your significant other to be on board as well. Well, you don't need them to be, but oh really? Oh really? But it will make life way more simple like throughout this whole experience. And so yeah, that really stuck to me though. I was like, oh my goodness, like that is so true. Like we are training them just to untrain them from what we taught them in the first place. And so I will say, if we ever have another baby, probably not, maybe, who knows what God has in store for us. But if we ever did, I would definitely start them with this like instantly, like from birth. Well, probably not until we got home, but I would definitely start them with this because I feel like it would make it much more simple. And they do say like it's easier to start this, I think like before a year or something. And once again, this is not, oh, you're eating my leg again. This is not saying like Mabry's gonna be potty trained like tomorrow, next week, next month, no. But I do believe that it will make the process much more simple, because I know some people who start and try to potty train around like age 2, and it's just like a disaster. And then they sometimes will stop because it's just so like stressful and hard, and then they'll like begin again. And I think they say with doing the elimination communication, most of them are potty trained by 16 months or so, and so that is still very good. And yes, of course, when you do this, you will probably get those negative comments, those people who are like, oh my gosh, like this woman is crazy. Like I think when I was pregnant, I posted this picture, and it was like this plate, or it was like a, I don't remember. It was like a post though, where the mom like did like, not like fancy lunches, but like really cute like lunches for her kid and like snacks, like just the Pinterest kind of mom. And I posted that because I'm like, I stay at home. Like I am a full-time student. I am like working right now, like, but it's where I can have like my daughter. I babysit quite a bit, but it's like, no, like and like someone commented on it though after I shared it, and they're like, oh please, like you're not gonna do that, you don't have time for that, blah blah blah. And I'm like, but I am gonna do that. Like I strive to be that mom, and if you don't, that is perfectly fine. And no, I'm not gonna do it like every single day most likely, but it's just like, we only have one chance to like raise our kid. We only have one chance to like just like do all this for them. And so it's like you do not get a do-over like with your with your particular child. And so I'm like, if I want to do that, and like that's kind of like stuff I enjoy, I'm like, I'm gonna do it. And so there will be those negative Nancy's that will be like, I think I told my grandparents about it, and my grandma, like after I explained it to her, she's like, oh yeah, like that actually makes sense. And my grandpa's like, isn't that a little young? And then my grandma explained it to him, and he's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So there will be those negative people, or those people that are like, oh, like why are you doing this? What are you talking about? Isn't it too early? That seems like a lot of work. But it's like, this is your child. Like, I don't know. I'm okay with like putting in time to her, because I feel like our children, like they deserve that. And I mean, they are a child. Like when you have children, you should know that like there will be time put into them or whatever. But just know like you have like support. Like I'm always here if you have any questions or want to talk about it. And then these people, when your baby is like potty trained, super young or whatever, they won't be little Miss Negative Nancy's then, will they? I'm just kidding. But really, once again, like not everything you do is going to be everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone is going to agree with your mothering choices, and that's fine. Because the full day that I did did this whole thing with her, like I said, we've only done it like a full day because she has had a bad cold, and so I haven't really stuck to it. But she peed every single time I put her on the potty, and then she even pooped once as well. And that was another thing I was going to talk to you guys about. So I actually use a journal. Like if you have like a little notebook, I know you can get them at Target. That is where I keep track of like when she goes. So I'll write in there, I'll be like on toilet from like 10:15 to 10:19. Went poop, went pee, didn't, whatever. And so it's just like nice to keep track, because the whole point of this is eventually you can like get a routine down. And so another point I was going to talk to you guys about, sorry if this video is like all over, whatever, but is now that spring and summer is coming up and you can get away with wearing like minimal clothing outside, diaper free training, or it's like diaper free time or whatever, it is a thing with this elimination communication. Because a lot of people's question is like, how do you know, like what are the signals and cues to look for? And first of all, if they like stop feeding like while they're nursing, or they have their bottle, that is a cue they could be going to the bathroom. If they like start grunting, turning red, obviously they probably are pooping or need to poop. If they like cry or they're just super like fidgety, that could be a sign they need to go. But so yeah, like you have to be really dedicated, because like those are the signals and cues you can look out for. But what I'm looking forward to doing with her is a lot of diaper free time, because that will give me the chance to be able to like mentally note like what her routine kind of is. Like, does she go pee every like 3 hours or every 2.5 hours? And so her being diaper free, and what I plan to do is for Easter, which the Easter basket video will be coming soon, like what, oh goodness, like what I'm getting her for Easter, that video will be coming soon. I'm just waiting to get a couple more things. But basically I'm getting her this huge blow up pool, and I'm gonna put her Easter basket in that. I'm gonna put some eggs in that, whatever. But so the pool will like be in our backyard, and now since the weather is getting warmer, I plan to just let her, like obviously when it's warm enough, I plan to just let her be naked, be a wild free baby. And so then I will like watch and either mentally know, or honestly I'll probably write it down, just like when I see her going. And so that way I can start forming a routine, and so I can start putting her on the toilet like at certain times instead of just randomly watching for cues or guessing. So I feel like the diaper free time, I feel like that will definitely help me with this like journey and to kind of like set a set routine. So I feel like that will be amazing. And okay, so back to like the beginning. Another reason I decided to start this was I read a blog post, and the entire blog post was basically about how we take all this time to train puppies, to train them not to go inside like our house. We train them to, obviously they usually don't want to go into their like in their kennel because that's like their safe place like I was talking about. But we train them, we take them out like every 2 hours. We take them out when they like signal they need to go out, like when they're sniffing, whatever. And then the blog post was like, so why? And then it just ended. So it was all about puppy training. And then it kind of just ended with, so we do all this for our puppy, so why can't we do this for our own child? And I was like, wow, like that is, it's just like so true. Because it's like we take all this time, and if you have a puppy, you know how crazy that those stages can be. And I was like, that is just so true. And so I don't know, those were a couple of the things that really truly got me interested in beginning this journey. And I'm honestly like so excited. Like every time she goes to the bathroom, it just makes me feel like so accomplished. And I honestly think she feels accomplished. Like I said, like the other day, she sat on the toilet and she was like grunting like she was like pooping, and then I get her off and there's just like a couple little drops, and it's like she knows, or she like thought she was like supposed to go, and so she just tried her hardest just to go a little. I was like, oh my goodness. And it's like, no, like I'm not gonna be disappointed if like she doesn't go every time. Like obviously she's still in diapers. Like eventually I know you can start using which we cloth diaper. And so they already say that that is a little, it makes it a little more simple when it's time to potty train, because the cloth diaper already feels like underwear instead of like the diaper material. But I know there are like pull-ups or like cloth pull-ups and stuff that we will use eventually down the road. But like no, like she's still in her diaper. Like she's not even 8 months. Like I said, I don't expect this to make her potty trained by next week. Like no. No, I am just trying to do what's best for our family. I want to do what's best for her, and I feel like this will truly be like a good thing for her and for us. And so I'm excited. And like if you have any more questions, please let me know. I want to do like a monthly update on this, and so like every month I will post like how it's going. Maybe I'll even like show you the little journal I have, and I'll show you the potty now. Oh no, I can leave it linked in the description box below. It was just from Amazon. It was like $25, and it's just called an Oxotot. And I actually filmed this earlier and I had to redo it, and because she was like on the toilet and she actually went, and then I was like, no, I don't want to like show her on the toilet in the video, so then I just redid it. But yeah, so like I said, I hope this was like informative, and I hope you will stay and follow along with our journey, because I truthfully am like so excited to see where this will go. Oh, and another thing is like they say, so like when if you have like a smaller baby, like a baby that's not crawling yet, you can get one of the little things that just go on the toilet, like on your own toilet, and you can just put them on there. But then when you have babies that are like crawling and mobile, you can get one of these like of their own, and you want to like keep it somewhere where they can like see it or get to it. So ours will be in the downstairs bathroom, or sometimes it's even just right there along the wall. That way she can see it and know that that's like hers. And eventually when she's walking, the whole goal and point is that she'll just be able to walk over to it and go if she needs to. And so yeah, like I said, for like the 3rd time, any more questions, I would love to answer them. And I'm super excited to like update you guys with how this whole thing goes. Can you say bye? Can you say bye-bye? So I hope you guys have a great day, a happy Wednesday, and hopefully you guys can get out and enjoy the weather if it's nice where you guys are at. Can you say bye? She's like, whatever.